One life, one journey. Let's make it count. In today's episode of Triple AFK, I'm joined by my Edson good friend Tom to dive in deep into the world of healthcare, lifeguarding and the Royal Air Force and Cadets. We both spent years training to help others, and today we're breaking down the grit, the glory, the laughs behind the uniform. Tom takes us in the RAF, exploring discipline, the incredible challenges of flight training, and the pure enjoyment of being part of something bigger. Then we're going to shift gears, where I'm going to be discussing lifeguarding, where we're talking about the brutal intensity of the NPLQ test, and the job that changed my everyday perspective of safety, and why being part of lifeguarding was so rewarding. Becoming a lifeguard isn't just about sitting in a chair. It's about being the silent guardian of the water. 50 meters in under a minute. My lungs were burning, but I knew if I couldn't save myself, I'd never be able to save anyone else. The training is intense, from learning the CPR to perfecting a spinal board rescue. You're continuously drilling a moment you hope will never actually happen. The struggle is real. When the pool is quiet, the heat is 30 degrees, you'll have to stay focused 100% because life can change in 3 seconds. There's a massive pride wearing the red and yellow when everyone looks at you and they're relying on you. I didn't just get a qualification. I got the confidence to handle a crisis, a discipline and professional ability. A team that was always got my back.
Most people see a uniform. I see commitment to respect, integrity, service and excellence. There is no feeling quite like the silence of a glider mid-flight of your first night X in the field. It's not all about sunshine and flying. It's 6 a.m. starts, polishing boots until you can see your own reflection, and finding your grip when you're wet, cold and miles away from home. I'm not joining the Royal Air Force for a job. I'm joining to be part of something bigger than myself, to protect, to serve and to soar. The cadets taught me that leadership isn't about giving orders, it's about earning the trust of people standing near you in the rain. Every badge on my brassard represents a hurdle I cleared, fear I faced head on. My journey in the RAF started with a single step onto the drill square, and I won't stop till I'm part of the finest Air Force in the world. What got you into lifeguarding in the first place?
See, I've always wanted to become a physiotherapist, and that's my primary end goal. I'm working with West Ham to become a coach, and with personal training, that's working with clients, so I'm understanding that whole basis. What was the craziest drill you've ever undergone?
With me, it would be treating for faint, because I feel like that's more a challenging task, health that someone can have that is more harder to do. What was your biggest achievement to do lifeguarding?
I'll probably say working alongside my team and actually gaining that confidence to work on the pool side on my own and having that sure ability, if that makes sense.
Yep.
We both know the struggles of staying alert during long shifts. Have you got any pro tips you can tell our audience?
If you have a good night's sleep and if you have enough nutrients and sugars in your body to keep your blood flowing during the day and during that activity. What was your biggest struggle you have faced?
It's challenging to break things into bite-sized pieces. For example, with the NPLQ test, I was struggling to break down each section from the first aid, working around the actual environment. As a cadet who does the military, how does your military environment kind of clash or change your day-to-day life?
I put under discipline because it teaches you how to be a better person now and in the future, and it will help you at home and also at cadets as well.
I love that.
What type of training did you have to do what you do now?
Oh, apart from pool rescue, we're taken alongside first aid, which incorporates doing an anaphylactic seizure or any sort of incidents when you see something's not actually up to code, if you get what I mean. You always have that duty of care.
Yep.
What type of training do you do alongside health?
You can do static training, like static drill, or you can do drill while marching, which is more harder to do and more up there. Would you recommend this to someone, and why?
I'll definitely recommend this to people in my school, for example, people which are learning medicine or anything relating to healthcare. If you're interested in any healthcare tips and guides, go down to the comment section below and we have some little guides for you down there. I highly recommend joining Lifeguarding, as you can understand first aid in a wider aspect. Here's a question for you. Would you recommend the RAF to anyone?
Yes, I would, because it's a good life skill to have, and it's good to know what it's like on what people doing during the day and what people in cadets doing during the day. And you can start from the age of 13 or any age, but once you hit 18, you'll have to do a DBS check to see if you can still do it, go through it, continue your journey. I'm going to do that because
Excellent.
I love it. But
That shows pride and actually enjoyment.
100% recommend it to people. It's fun. They would like it. If I like it, they'll like it.
I'll put a little link down in the description below. Do you think you would like that?
I love it.
Honestly, guys, it's been a journey from the pool to the air. Tom, thank you so much for joining us on this show and explaining what cadets really is, the enjoyment and the struggles. I really appreciate everything what you do on the channel and for our community. Before we head out, is there anything you would like to say towards our audience?
Honestly, guys, if you enjoyed hearing about the RAF and Lifeguarding, please like, comment and subscribe. If you want more videos like these, explore our playlist to venture into our journey towards our goals. As always, one life, just one.
Peace out, everyone. See you in the next one.